Good afternoon, participants. I welcome all the participants to this webinar. On behalf of Research Ethics Committee of Arulmigu Palaniyandavar Arts College for Women, Palani, I extend our warm welcome to our resource person, Dr. R. Balasubramani, Assistant Professor, Department of Library and Information Science, Bharathidasan University, Tiruchirappalli. Sir, welcome, sir. And I welcome all the participants to this webinar on research ethics. Welcome, one and all. Sir,
Yes, madam.
Okay, sir. Dr. R. Balasubramani, he is currently working as an assistant professor, Department of Library and Information Science, Bharathidasan University, Tiruchirappalli. He has been associated with this academic career more than 15 years in this field. Currently, he is the principal investigator of rupees 15 lakh project in the area of health information system sponsored by ICMR funding agency. He has published 82 research articles in national and international refereed and impact factor journals. He also presented and published 96 research papers in the national and international conferences, and also he delivered 127 invited talks in various national and international forums. He got 350 citations and 13 H index and 14 I-10 index through Google citation. He has guided 15 PhD scholars and 35 MPhil scholars, and presently he is guiding 6 PhD scholars. He is a reviewer and editorial board member for many national and international peer-reviewed and impact factor journals. He has prepared 4 master degree library science distance education course materials for Bharathidasan University, Manoன்மணியம் Sundaranaar University, and Open University at Sri Lanka. He is a recipient of Best International Researcher Award from Emerald Publisher with €1,000 cash prize. He is a convener, subject expert for various doctoral committees and acted as external examiners for many PhD and MPhil public viva voce. He also invited as a resource person in countries like Sri Lanka and Muscat for academic purposes. So with his large experience in research as well as in his research field, we are very happy to invite him to have him as a resource person to deliver the lecture on research ethics. Sir, welcome, sir. Now I hand over the session to our resource person. Sir, please.
Good afternoon, madam. Thank you for nice words about me.
Good afternoon, sir. Most welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, I'd like to express my sincere thanks to your management, principal of Arulmigu Palaniyandavar Arts College for Women Autonomous, and also thanks to principal, HOD of Physics, and Valliammal madam. He used to contact frequently last 1 month for organizing this program. And also dear participants, once again, very good afternoon to all. First of all, I'd like to appreciate to organize this kind of program, particularly Research Ethics Committee. This type of committee should be important for all the colleges as per the NAC actually. So that through this Research Ethics Committee organizing this program, so I want to discuss with you. Just first of all, I want to share my screen. Yeah, I hope you may have seen my screen. Okay, if you're not, yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. This is for my today agenda. First of all, I want to explain what is research ethics. Then, based on research ethics, we will go for the plagiarism. Then, how can we calculate the citation, individual citation, institution citation? What is the impact factor? Where can he publish the? Where can he find out the impact factor journals? Then, how can he calculate the H index, G index, and all? Then, finding right journal. This is the biggest issue for nowadays. Finding right journals. Then, I want to explain citation database also, particularly Web of Science, Google Scholar, and Scopus. First of all, I want to explain what is a research ethics. Research ethics, actually, you know that lot of ethics is there. Human ethics, teaching ethics, work ethics, like lot of ethics is there. Research also having some ethics. Particularly, you have the values, norms, or institutional regulation that help to constitute and regulate scientific activity. That means, if you do any research, that should be useful for the society. So that is important. And also, we can't give the false informations. We have to give the correct information to the society. You can, through our research, we can't dispute the communal problem. This is all important for research ethics. This are lot of research ethics also there. But here I want to focus only for the plagiarism, because of this is for biggest problem in front of us. Most of the scholars and faculty members, we to discuss the side only plagiarism. How can we avoid the plagiarism? That is the biggest problem for them. Like that, they used to discuss us. So that is the reason I want to focus only for the plagiarism first 20 minutes. Then I will go for the citation and all. Then I will go for this session's theoretical as well as the practical presentation. So that is highly useful for you. When I go for the practical presentation, I will practically explain you how can avoid it. Then finally, I will go for the question and answer session. I love to answer your queries. Please ask more queries, any type of questions regarding the citation, impact factor, plagiarism, so that it's easy for me to explain to you if you have any clarification during the session. First, after completing the session, you may ask the questions. What is research ethics? I already told you, if you do any wasteful publication means unnecessary for the society. That is, we can call as a wasteful publication. So that kind of research is not useful for us, and also damaging because of economic implication for publisher, readers, library, and indexes also. It can be affect the results of meta-analysis. So you have to be careful while you are submitting your thesis. Submit the manuscript to 2 journals simultaneously. That is also it's a problem for us. It's a research, one kind of research ethics, mirror of research ethics. Conference abstract alone publisher only can send the journal paper. Sometimes you are doing conference paper, conference article abstract, we send to the conference abstract, then that whole article will get the journal. That also you should not do. Do not publish previously published article to your in another journals. That's also research ethics. So scientific integrity and reproductivity, that means scientific manipulation. That means if you do the social science research, science research, data manipulation. Simply we are not going to do any research, simply we put the data. That is we can't do for the scientific integrity and all. So that now I want to come for the terminology is plagiarism. Plagiarism is the act of stealing of someone work. That means is one kind of intellectual theft. Without permission or with the permission also, if you do the if you take any information, you can copy the same article, you can put it as like your own words. That is we can call as a plagiarism. The word plagiarism is derived from the Latin words plagis, which means kidnap or theft. Definition is based on the definition. I don't want to give the much definition because of I hope you know that many of the researchers are there to take and use another person's thoughts or writing, invention, extra arts. You can claim as your own. That is Oxford Dictionary. You can do one thing. Then less than 10% of your article should be quoted from the other source. That means, for example, paraphrasing. If you take any information, you can't take the whole paragraph or whole words, but you can take some information from the previous article. So that also should be less than 10% of your article. Always paraphrase. That means even though if you take that 10% also, you have to do the paraphrasing. As like you put it your own words. If you put in same author, same article words, that is we can calling as a plagiarism. Giving incorrect information about the source of quotation, that is also is a plagiarism reason. Why people plagiarize? Most of the time, lack of time, pressure to publish for career advancement. Because of this time, I want to apply the CAs, my CAs. So I need at least 3 articles for assistant professor to associate professor. But I never published any article for past 5 years. So I want to go for at least I want to publish 3 articles, so that within 1 or 2 months I can't publish 3 articles, so that immediately I can take from the other publications. So I will copy and paste it, I send to some other journals. So that type of pressure is there. Then failure, fear to failure, the lack of knowledge, that you know that to influence others, competition. Then my colleague published within 6 months or 1 year, he published 4 or 5 articles. So I want also publish it this 1 or 2 months 4 or 5 articles. Like that they were thinking. Lack of awareness and laziness, this all are problem for the plagiarism. The plagiarism includes using someone else's exact words without using quotation mark. Sometimes quotation mark means sometimes you may take the definition for Einstein definition or Newton definition. If you take any definition, that time you have to put it within double quote, then you have to give the correct information, correct author name and all. So then properly you have to put the reference where you copied, where you get it, where you copied exact words. Like that you have to mention it. Within double quote you have to use it, so that it's not a plagiarism version. Using someone else's work ideas without using a citation. For example, you may edit someone ideas, some others ideas also, but without using quotation citation. That is even if you take the ideas also, you have to use the proper reference. Then using rearranged words from the source without citation, that's also one kind of problem. That means many of them in the we have put it the word, then simply click the right click, then synonymous word we change it. That's also then these are type of plagiarism is there. Complete plagiarism, completely can copy it, then copy and paste it. We can get it some other paragraph and simply can copy and paste it. Word switch means in the central one word is there. You have to few words you have to change it as a synonymous. That's also is a plagiarism. Self plagiarism, that means even thesis you can do. That means many of our research article, mostly physics chemistry, they were doing like that. 4 or 5 article, they simply the publisher the journal, then the same journal of article they were go for the thesis. That's we can do. That's we are allowing actually self plagiarism allowing for the thesis, but for not for the journal article or conference article. So if you do that, that is we can call as self plagiarism. That's if simply immediately they removed your article to the journals. So self plagiarism, that when you reuse your own previous written article also is calling self plagiarism. This is for the plagiarism version. Then after explaining this, I want to move for the practical because of within 1 hour I want to explain many things. Then the plagiarism means 4 types of plagiarism is there. We can calling a self plagiarism. I already told you. Then intentional. Intentionally we do just simply copy paste because of we are having no time. So that is the reason. Simply we are copy paste. Paraphrasing also you can do. As like you can take the introduction, review of literature, background of study. You can do the paraphrasing, but you can't do whole article. Even analysis also someone doing the paraphrasing. That's we can't do. So misinformation of reference, even translated plagiarism also. That means if you translate any book, you have to get the permission from the particular authors. Then you have to translate. Without getting the permission, that is a translated. We can calling as a translated plagiarism. No proper use of quotation mark. That all we can calling as a plagiarism. Then accidental, someone ignorance of reference style. Even now you know that we are having lot of software is there, like Mendeley, EndNote. You can use that as a software, then you can easily go for the reference style and all. Then ignorance, lack of awareness, the influence of existing, the unquoted self-repetition, this and all we can calling as a plagiarism. This lot of types also there, so that so I want to go for the practical, so it's highly useful for you. So that is the reason I want to go for a lot of things also there. Types of plagiarism and all. So particularly I hope you may aware of that. So that is the reason I will go for the practical session. So first I will go for, again I want to share my screen. Yeah, I hope you may see my screen. Most of the university we are using the Urban software. Just I will go to urban.com, login. So many of the state universities we are using the Urban software. So I want to go for the login. Then I can go to the web apps. Then I can use the username and the password. Then you can easily enter the Urban software. You can at a time you can upload a number of files. So it's not a problem for uploading a number of files. Yeah, for example, this is a homepage of plagiarism. Already previously we checked a lot of article for the plagiarism. Just you can see here lot of article. This is a percentage. 4% is light yellow color. Then 20% you can see here dark yellow color. Then red is dangerous. Black is more dangerous. No black color is there. When yellow color is good actually. It's no plagiarism version. So when I want to check this article is a plagiarism article, 37% plagiarism version. So I'm going to click here. You come to know that where he copied, where this particular author copied the information. So it will take some time. It will direct to that page. How many percentage is there? Then you can easily find out where this author copied informations. That website address, everything we can easily see. So that if you self-plagiarism also, while you are submitting thesis, we can easily check it whether it's a self-plagiarism or other author plagiarism. If self-plagiarism means we simply left out. Then the other author plagiarism means we can download it, then we can submit to our university. Like that we are doing. You can see here, this is for plagiarism version, this whole paragraph. You can see here, if you click here, you can see here total weights, all the weights, introduction of polycrystalline semiconductor, thin film, have attracted greater interest, everything. This articles copied from this article. You can see this article copied from this article. So whole paragraph. You can click next paragraph. This also copied from this whole paragraph up to copied from this article. So many things copied. So if you do the parabursing, particularly introduction or background of study, you have to do parabursing. Even if you do the parabursing, also some of the tools also available, but you can't do whole article or whole thesis. Even introduction, review of literature, you can do the parabursing because of research means you know that research. We are taking the previous article for our own research. That time we can take the information not for the that same weights. If you take the same weights, software you can easily identify this whole article is a parabursing article. If you click that, you can easily identify. Yeah, I copied and paste it for Google. So here is articles coming out actually. So based on that, you can see whether it's a plagiarism or not, like that. Then, for example, this own article, this article is own article. Simply, I can here I've left out. If I remove the first click, you can see here 22% only. If I click this one, you can see 36%. If I remove this first article, maybe first article is own article, means if I remove this one, you can see here 22%. Second article is own article, means if I remove this one, it will come 9%. So like that, we can remove admin, then a particular librarian. If you do the any university, Bharatiya University, a librarian can remove it. They will check it actually. They properly check it whether it's a self-plagiarism or not. They checked it. The self-plagiarism means for thesis they allowed, for journal article they were not allowing. Okay. Okay. How can we upload the article to this repository? Then I can click upload documents. Then you can click this address. Then simply can go and click drop files. Then you can see go and click here. Then you can click open. Then you will take some time. Then you can submit it. Then this after submitting, it will come to this page. It will take 5 or 10 minutes. Then after that, it will be published the result. So based on the result, we can, for example, this result I want to give to the expert. I want to give to the particular author, means I can go and click the export. Then full whole report, it will be downloaded here. It will be take 5 or 1 or 2 minutes. Then if we click, then you can see the report. This is the report, 23%. So based on that, we can give the report. Based on that, the yellow color, we also informed that this all the yellow color is a plagiarism version. So I have to remove it actually. Like that, then again they will come and submit their thesis. So like that they will do for a university. Same like that, most of the university following the same rules and regulation. So now I want to move for. I hope you may understand. But actually, in the final, if you have any queries, clarification, you can ask me. Still I'm waiting for I'm opening this software. So okay, then in many of them I seen the charting itself. They were asking the questions. Okay, finally I will come for the question and answer session. Now I will move for my presentation again. I want to go for explain to citation, impact factor, even Scopus and Web of Science journal publication. I seen some charting also. Many of them you used to ask the questions related to Scopus, Web of Science. So that because of nowadays, you know that UGC clearly informed to the advice to all the faculty members to publish the article to only UGC CARE listed journals. That means while you are submitting thesis, at least two journal article you need for submitting the thesis. For promotion, if you go for assistant professor, associate professor, you need 3 articles. Associate professor, 5 articles you need for getting promotion. Even funding agency also, if you want to apply funding agency, you have to publish many articles in that particular field. You have to publish within the UGC CARE listed journals. So how can we find out the right journals? So that is I want to explain here. This is for current situation of publication output. Huge amount of publication nowadays because of after 2009 SP Tyagarajan committee given the report to the UGC, at least the APA score, they will fulfill APA score, so that only you will get the promotion, funding agencies, everything. He explained that based on this criteria, we all are want to publish the article to the journals. Before that, not that much actually. Only science faculty, after completing the research, simply they will go and publish article. So like that it was there once upon a time. But nowadays, every field, all the field, we have to publish article. So that after 2009, particularly 2010 and 11, India everywhere they started the journals. Even each college, each individual person, they started the journal because of getting the ISS number. It's very easy. So that is the reason everyone want to started journals. Simply they were publish article. They can claim peer-reviewed journals, impact factor journals, and all. So this thing I want to clarify here. What is impact factor and all? Because of most of the journals claiming they have own journals, impact factor journals. Not like that. You know that totally in global level, 10 lakhs journals published. Out of 10 lakh journals, 5 lakhs journals predatory journals. So if you publishing particularly this predatory journals is useless journals, wastage of work actually. So apart from that, 40,000 journals only indexed by UGC care listed journals. Among that, 15,000 journals UGC Web of Science journals. That means we can calling as SCI, Social Science Index, Arts and Humanities Index, Science Index and all. Then another thing is there, Scopus. Scopus also indexed 21,500 journals. So for this journals, we have to focus on not only India, in global level. All the faculties, all the scholars, all the scientists want to publish either Scopus or Web of Science. So how can we find out right Scopus, right Web of Science journals? So first, before going to that area, I want to explain what is a citation, what is a reference, so that easy for you when I explain to the impact factor, H index, G index and all. So what is citation? Citation is nothing but reference. When you are writing the article, in the end of the article, you may give the reference. If you give the proper reference, for example, if you give the proper reference in my article, I may get one citation. For example, you may read my article. You can get some information from my article. So that after reading my article, in the end of your article, you put the reference. Then you have to properly quote it where you can cite it, where you have to refer the article. Then you can use any style, API, MLA, Chicago style, any style based related to that journal criteria. Then if you give the proper citation to my name, I may get one citation. So citation is nothing but reference. If you get one citation, then second like that citation like that, it will improve. Why do people cited? What is the reason people get the reference? You may get lot of ideas from your previous work or your pioneer work. In that information, you can get ideas for your article. So that is the reason we cited. That means identifying methodology, then providing background TD. If you need authentication data or reproducing work, even though if you want to correcting or criticizing or disclaiming someone work. For example, if you not accept any of the result, so in that time also you may criticize. Even if you want to criticize, you have to properly quote it, you have to properly refer it. So based on the citation only, we will go for the H index. H index is a metric to measure the productivity and impact of the published work of the scholars or individual scholar or individual institution. H index calculated for only for individual institution or individual person, or sometimes journals also. In Scopus, there were SNIP journals based on the H index. H index developed by George Hirsch is in the year of 2005 in the name of H. So we are calling it a H index. This is for example of H index. For example, here I arranged all the citation. Left side I arranged here based on the citation, highest lowest citation, 40, 35 like that he was getting. Here downside you can see here, these are the number of publications, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He may publish 25 article, but he may get in number of citation, 40 citation. So here 5th article he was getting 30 citation. You can see 10th article, you can see here 20 citation. But 15th article, here red circle, 15 citation. When it equal, when circle is joined here, that is for H index of this individual person. For example, this the H index, that is 15 papers have been published by the author, which themselves have been each been cited at least 15 times. He may publish 25 articles, but his 15 articles at least cited by 15 times. So that is the reason his search index is 15. But no problem. Practically, I will like to explain what is search index. Again, once again, this search index and item index here on a tabulation wise, I arranged here one X or Y person citation. Here, all the article again I arranged highest, lowest number of citation he received the particular authors. So first article he received 84 citation, second article he received 45 citation, third article 38. So like that it will come. 12th article is 12 citation. When it equal, that is a H index of this person. Item index means one person if he getting more than 10 citation, how many articles he getting more than 10 citation, that's we can calling as a item index. So now we are calling we are going to discuss the impact factor. Impact factor is devised by Ian Garfield. He was the library president professor from the USA. He only developed science citation index in the year of 1966. After that, he was developed a social science citation index, arts and human index, emerging citation index. Like that, he developed a lot of things. Then he only coined the word impact factor. He only authority to use the impact factor. That word itself, he only authority to use the impact factor. So impact factor is a general metric, and it should not be used to assess the individual researchers or institution. For example, I want to calculate 2012 impact factor means, for example, you can go for the Nature journal. I want to calculate 2012 impact factor. So right side is a number of publication, left side is a number of citation. So if I want to I want to check the 2012 impact factor means I will go for 2010 publication, 2011 publication, 2010 1703, 2011 841, altogether 1703. Here you can see here 2012 Nature journal received 31,000 citation, 2010 34,000 citation, altogether 65,000 something. Then 65,000 divided by 1703. That means number of citation divided by number of publication. That is a impact factor. That means we can calculate for 2-year publication, 2-year impact factor, 2-year citation divided by 2-year publication. That's equal to impact factor of the journals. 2 types of impact factors: that 2-year impact factor, 5-year impact factor. Just mostly global recognized only 2-year impact factor. Journal with high impact factor, you can see here Cancer Journal of Clinic found 53 for 0.459, and then New Journal of New England Journal of Medicine 5165.658. These are the impact factors. You can see here Cancer Journal of Clinic 25 articles published 2 years, they received 13,000 citation. But next article you can see, even though they were getting 2,45,000 citations, but the published 360 article, so that is the publication is also less, 51 point something. So when journals, they have to get it a more number of citations, they have to publish less number of article, so that this only impact factors improve. So based on the Web of Science, Scopus, Google Scholar, Indian Citation Index is there. But here I want to explain Web of Science Citation Index. There are only science SCSI, SCI, SSCI, AHCI. That means you know that. Now I want to go for the again practical mjlclarity.com. Here you can find out right impact factor. Now again I move for the practical session. Yes, I hope you may see my screen now.
Yes, sir. Please
yes,
proceed.
Okay. This is Web of Science database. Later I will explain the free version. This is a commercial version. If you want to use, you can go for any universities or neighbor university. Just you can go and access it here. Now I want to go for the I want to check the H index of any institution. For example, I put it the Palani. Then I put the address here. You can see here downside. Yeah, Arulmugu, Palani Andawar. Polytechnic College. Okay, and so once again, I will check for this address. Yeah, madam, this is your institute, ma'am. Okay, once again, I will check it. The college address I'm going to here. Because of when you are giving the college address, you have to carefully give it. Sometimes okay, I typed church. Okay. Okay, again I will check it for here. Arulmugu Palani Andawar College for Women. This address is there here. Address I check it. Okay, I will go for my university, Bharatdasan University. First, you can go and click the address. Then you can click church. You can see 4,807. You can check here. I want to check it. What is the index of my Bharatdasan University? Here you can see here all the articles are arranged according to the year wise. That means new year first it will come. Then in the citation you can see here timely cited. This citation only 0 citation because of all the articles, new articles. So that is the reason they were getting no citations. But I want to arrange all the articles. Highest article citation article first I want to come. So I need to arrange it. So that is the reason I have to go and click times cited. So that we can see here first article 979 citation. So second article 432. Like that it will goes. So when it is equal, that is H index of Bharatdasan University. 13th article 243, 22 article 198. If we go and click next, 52 article 136, 84th article 105. So like that it will goes. Yeah, 95 article 98, 96 article 97, but 97th article 96. So my university H index is 96. Because of 96 articles, one is less. So that we have to go for 96 article. At least they were getting all the article 96 citations. So at least 96 citation. If you go for 90, if my university has to improve one citation, this article has to improve only one citation, so that my university 97 H index of Bharatdasan University. So now we are getting only 96 because of all the 96 article getting at least 96 times. So you can go and check it here. Period citation report. You can see here 96 H index of Bharatdasan University. This total number of citation and all. You can see the report and all. Okay. Now I want to check it. A review of existing literature. For example, most of the guide advice to the faculty, advice to the scholars. You can go and collect the best article. What is the meaning best article? Best article obviously is a highly cited article, best article. So that here I can see here nanotechnology, nanoparticles. So I typed here. So you can go and click topic. Then you can click search. So you can see here 56,000 result will come. So I already given the time cited. So that is the reason this article is the best article for the nanoparticles. And I have 4,134 citation received for this by this article, understanding biophysiochemical. So if you need abstract level, you can go and click here. You can see here citation network and abstract level. Who is the author also? You can check it here. Here more than 9 authors there. Can go on back. You can see the year-wise publications, which field nanoparticles dominated. Then you can check in India, which place. India is the third place. If you need Indian article, just you can go and click India, only refine. Then you can collect the Indian articles. So I hope you may understand. Okay, if you want to like it, to your article to publish this database means you can go and check it here, mjlclarative.com. Can go Abba Science Master Journal list. Here you can easily find out what are the journals are available indexed by this Abba Science database. So this is free actually. This Abba Science you have to pay the money. Otherwise, you can go to the particular neighbor university. You can access this Abba Science database. But this mjlclarity.com fully free. You will not pay anything. But here you can access a lot of information. I will explain you step by step. Just you can go to create free account. Then they were asking simply your name and email ID and password. After giving email ID and password, then you can click login. Click login, then you can give your username and password, then click sign in. Then within second you can open it. It's a free. You can register yourself. You need not to pay any money actually. Within second you can create actually. Then after creating, just you can go to login. You can give the username and password. Then it will open it. Then you can 3 options is there. Search journals, match manuscript, downloads. Okay, I want to search journals. Just you can go to the any topic. Just you can choose education, adult education. Just I can type adult education. Then search journals. You can see here how many journals were available in the area of adult education. 1,254. So within India, how many journals are? Only journals. We can't see any abstract and all because it's fully free. You can check it whether it's journals available or not. Like that only you have to check it. This all the journals indexed by above science category. That means you may aware of that science IT SCI. We are calling SCI journals. This SCI journals you can find out here only, not for other source. Either you can access here or here. Both you can access, but if you have the password and all, you can use it here, this wasn't database. But if you don't have anything, just you can go on this clarityanalytics.com. You can do the username and password. You can check it here. Then you can go for country regions. You can type the India. How many India 12 journals available. You know that totally 2,500 journals available. Sorry, 15,000 journals available. This above science category. Apart from the 15,000 journals, only 96 journals from India totally. When the adult education 12 results will come. So that you have to go if you want to publishing your article to this journals, just you can go on to click here. I will check it another one area. Nanotechnology. Yeah, within India, just I can use it India. So within India, 23 results are available. If you remove, it will come more. You can see 2,970 results. That means 2,970, nearly 3,000 journals are available in the nanotechnology area. You can go and click here, view profile page. You can check it. What is the impact factor of 2018? Particularly this journal's impact factor. You can check it freely, 2.8.61. This is what is the information of 2019. Everything you can see here. What is the core collection science index expanded? This is for whether it's which category. This is a computer science BPM system. Like that, you can check it here. So now one important thing is that match manuscript. Here, if you prepare any article, just you can go to the after preparing article, just you can go and copy and paste the title and copy and paste the abstract. You can click the find journals. Then you can easily find out the what are the journals is suitable for your article. Here I'm going to click here. Yeah, technology COVID-19. I can choose here. Then simply, for example, I will explain you. Then like that, you can copy and paste. You can click the find journals. Based on that keyword, you can see 36 results are available. If you want to publish any of this journal, just you can go and click here, view profile page. Then you can go to the directly you can go to the particular site, publisher website. You can publish your article. You can see here what is the impact factor of this ACS journals, 3.049. You know that if you publishing one article is more than 5 impact factor, you may get 40 marks. According to the APA score, you may get 40 marks per article if you publishing more than 5 impact factor. So that I hope you may understand now. Then we will go for Scopus based version. Scopus, just you can go and click here. Simply you can go to the Google. Here you can go under Scopus SGR and type it. Sorry, spelling mistake. Yeah, here it will come Scimago journals. Then you can go and click it. Journal ranking, country ranking is there. You enter journal title. Here you can type any area and subject wise also you can type it. Then you can type and you can check it journal name also, whether it's the journals available or not. You can see here. Then if you have ISSN number also, you can check it here. Otherwise, just you can go on the particular area means if you want to check it, chemistry means you can go and check it chemistry. Then which area you need. Inorganic chemistry means you can go and click here. This all are journals for available in organic chemistry based on the Scopus database. If you need the Asian journals, you can click Asian region. You can see this all are Asian journals. These two journals, Indian journal, Journal of Indian Chemical Society, and Indian Journal of Chemistry. These two journals is Indian journals. So like that way you can check it whether is journals available or not. Like that, just you can go on Indian, click the Journal of the Indian Chemical History. You can see all the history for how many citation, what is the H index of this particular journal. Everything you can see here. Yeah, this whole history you can see how this journal is getting citation and all. Everything you can see here. Then you can directly go to the particular website means just you can go to the home page of this journals. You can publish the article. So in that way you can check it. And another one is the also option also there, finding journals, journal finder. So you can click the journal finder. So same thing, you can copy your title. Yeah, just I can copy this title. This abstract. Based on that, you give the keywords also. Then based on that, you can select 2 or 3 field, biochemistry, like that. You can choose a number of field. Material science, like that. You can choose number of field, and then you can click the find journals. Then after that, you can see the 50 journals based on that keyword. 15 journals listed for my matching. You can see here, this is for impact factor 4 for this general progress, natural science, material, international. Another one is impact factor 3.550. This acceptance rate, 15% acceptance rate. That means if you sending 100 articles, only 15 articles only accepted. This is within 3 weeks the published first edition they will make it. Then within 18 weeks they publish. That means you have to wait at least 3 or 4 months. Then you can go and click here. Then directly you can submit a paper to this journals. You can see this is site. You can directly submit. Another option is there. I will give you the option, journalguide.com. Here categories also you can check it. Category means you can see here if you have the engineering, material science, or physical science, you can go and click here. In physical science, chemistry, physics options. That within physics you can check it. 25 journals matched for this subject, or chemistry also you can check it, earth science. But here also matching paper match option is there. You can take a title and abstract, you can paper match. Then impact factor, if you want to publish more than 5, you can type it 5. Then you can click search. All the more than 5 impact factor, it will become here. It will display here. Based on that, you can publish. Okay, now I will go for move for my PowerPoint. So apart from that, Indian Citation Index also available. You can go and type the Google Indian Citation Index. There you can register yourself. As your name, just you can register yourself. Then within second, they will send you the username and password to your email ID. Based on that, you can open it as like Web of Science. You can search the data. You can search the journals also. This all the Indian Journal Citation Index journals also indexed by UGC CAR listed journals. This is a predatorjournals.com. This is a site for you can find out whether it's a predatory journals or not. Like that, you can check it here. So, but in my opinion, you can use this type of tools, journal finder tools. You can select the journals based on your title and abstract. Even I used to publish many articles based on using these tools. Really highly useful for you when I choosing the core journals for my area. And apart from that, this all the UGC journal finder tools recommended only UGC recommended journal list only. So here UGC CAR unipune.ac.in. There you have to type the IS number. Then you can type the IS number. Then whether it's available or not, you can check it. Then subsidiaries also you can check it here. UGC CAR listed group 1, group 2 is there. Group 1 means that is committee recommended journals. That is UGC CAR listed journals. UGC CAR listed group 2 journal means Web of Science Scopus recommended journals. That's we are calling the UGC group list group 2 journals. Then another thing, ArchID researcher ID. 2 IDs there. Based on that, you can find out your citation index. How I will explain. Very simple. You can within. I hope that you may. How you can easily create the Facebook ID and the email ID. Like that, you can create the ArchID researcher ID. Archie tidy means when you are publishing the article. For example, now I am working in Bharas University. Previously, I was working some other institute in Bangalore and Coimbatore. So that if I was published the article when I was working in Coimbatore and Bangalore also. So in that time, that this bars from different, that Coimbatore bars from different, Bangalore bars different, like that. That software database, it will be take out. It will take in the account. So that is the reason if you're using, when I publish the article, any article, if I using the Archie tidy, it will give the same result. It will be call out all the result based on the Bangalore, when I was published in Bangalore, when I was published in Coimbatore. But all the article is comes on one umbrella. It will give the citation to same citation to in my account. So it's easy for me for checking the H-index citation, and also when I applying any other institute, they easily checked me for my H-index, my citations. So it's a preparing publication. I'm not going to explain that part because of you are expert in your field. But when you are choosing the field, when you are choosing the journal article, when you are publishing the article, you have to choose this type of tools so that you can easily create the citation H-index report, and also you can easily publish articles. One of the things I want to explain here, Publish Paris software. Again, I move for the google.com. I hope you may see in my screen. Just you can go to the Google. Final Publish Paris software. You can go and click here. If you come for download for Windows, you can go and click here, Publish Paris install for Windows. Within second, you can go and click here. Very simple. Just I may go fast actually because of time is 3:58. Publish Paris software. Then you have to click this one. Then it will be go to the particular site. Then hersing.com. This is important site actually. Then download for Windows. You have to click on that. Then it will be within second. It will download it. Then you can click it here. Then you can click yes. I need to install the software.
There is a network problem. Please be waiting. Sir will be joining shortly.
Really sorry, some network problem. Hello? Hello?
Sir?
Yes,
hello,
ma'am.
sir?
I come again.
Now
Sorry.
you are joining. Yes, sir. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Really sorry.
Okay,
Just
please
some
continue.
network
Okay,
problem
sir.
here.
Okay.
So I'm using the Airtel cable network,
Oh,
fiber
okay.
network. So
There is network
the
problem.
power
Okay.
failure.
It's
That is
okay.
reason
It's
again. Okay.
Yes, please continue.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, this is all. I hope you made that seen that this Publish Paris software where I gone there. You can go and click the Publish Paris. After clicking the software, you can go for download for Windows. Then after clicking that, you can come down here. Bubbly Star
Screen
is
is
installed
not
for Windows.
visible, sir. Screen is
Okay,
not
ma'am. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I see. Share my screen. Okay, now we may see the screen, ma'am. Hello?
No, sir.
இப்ப screen தெரியுதா மேடம்?
No
இப்ப
okay, sir.
yes sir,
Yes, ma'am.
yes sir, we can see.
Okay, ma'am. Just you can go to this
Yes,
Google. There you have to type the Bubbly. Yeah, yes, ma'am. There you have to type the Bubbly Star Paris software. Then you can go and click bubblystarparissearching.com. There you can come down and download for Windows. Then you can within second you can download the software. Then after downloading software, you can come here. Then you can, for example, I want to check it. My H-index citation means just I'm going to here Balasubramani, or this is based on the Google Scholar citation H-index, not for the Web Science or Scopus. Just you can go to here. Then I started research in the year of 2003, then up to 2020. Then I'm going to click search. It will take some time for searching the article. Then you can find out what is my papers, H-index, RG-index, like that. Sometimes here only problem, some other Balasubramani, for example, a lot of Balasubramani is there. We are not giving any RG researcher ID for checking this software. So that is the reason all the Balasubramani result is coming out here. Balasubramani or same in still, sometimes it will come to here. So if it is this article is not your article, you have to simply remove it. For example, this first article is not my article, so simply I remove it. Second article also not my article, so you have to simply remove it. That article is not mine. Okay, remaining all the articles my article 30, that this all the articles my article. So I can use this all the article as my citation reference or H-index, like that. So I hope your left side you can see H-index, G-index, like that. You can easily check it. Now you can check it. How you can check it? They're getting for review of literature. Already told you, best article means highly cited articles, the best article. So that you can go and click here. Again, I check it for thin film. Okay, I can go and click again, search. It will take some time. You can see here more than 5,000 citation getting on such articles. These books actually. This patent also getting a huge amount of citation. This is a user use patent. Based on the citations, all the articles arranged, sometime article, patent, books, everything arranged here, so that you can easily find out. So I cancel it because it will take a lot of time. You can cancel it. Then you can see here this all the articles or patents, books arranged here. If I need this article as a reference article, you can go and click here. It will directly, you can go to the particular site. Yeah, I can access view subscribed content from home, access through the Bharas University. So I can download simply easily this article because of already access to the article through the Bharas University. So I hope you may understand how you can use this software. A very simple software, just based on the year-wise site, year-wise also you can check it. If you need the year 2020 only, you can go, you can put it only 2020. Then you can search only 2020 article only, it will come here. You can choose any field, even title also. If you exact title also, you can check it, whether your article is available or not. Like that, you can check it. But apart from that, also a lot of tools also available, particularly parabrising tool for plagiarism and all. You can check the parabrising tools also. But if you have any questions, clarification related to parabracing, I will explain the tools. Now I am coming for the question answer sessions. But I love to answer the queries. Please ask some more questions. I'm waiting for all the queries. So now, due to time limitation, I am going to end off the sessions. Now I like to
business.
answer your queries. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Participants, you can now ask your questions. You can clarify your doubts. You can unmute your mic and you can talk.
Hello.
Yes, madam.
Hi, sir. I'm Dr. Asha Kadam from Ahmednagar, sir. Sir, recently I published my research paper, but in that research papers there is 80% plagiarism are
Okay.
reported. In
Okay.
2017, I published this work for the thesis purpose. This is my own research work, but when I published in Scopus Index Journal, they say that it also self-plagiarize. And now you told that this is not a self-plagiarism. If you are publish your own work, please clarify this, sir.
Yes, ma'am. It's a really good question, actually. Ma'am, actually, you have to do careful one thing when you are when you are submitting thesis. After submitting thesis, you should not publishing based on your thesis. Okay, if you publishing thesis, you have to do rearrange your work so that only you have to publish work. Otherwise, journals not accepted for the self plagiarism. That's why initially itself I told you self plagiarism not accepted by for the journal article or conference proceedings. For thesis, you can do self plagiarism. For all the research scholars, I suggest you while you are submitting before submitting, you can publish a number of articles based on the thesis. But after submitting thesis, you don't use your thesis because of your thesis already uploaded Sothanga repository. So if you take any information from the Sothanga repository, that is you can calling as a self plagiarism. So if self plagiarism is not allowed, so you can restructure, you can rechange the tables and rearrange the weights and all. Then it should not come for the plagiarism.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
am Anisefi. Sir, is there any software which we can use to check plagiarism in our own article at home, actually?
Yes, ma'am. Fine. For the plagiarism, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Fine. But the number of softwares available, QText, plagiarism, like that. But my suggestion is you don't use that software. When you are uploading the paragraph, when you're uploading the article to that software, that automatically goes to the web archive. So when you are writing the article, when you are again checking the, if you are any journals or conference, they were conference editor, they're checking your article, then same content it will shows that when you are checking that, that same content it shows that that's plagiarism. Can you understand, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Sir, I have one more question.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, how to find out which part is not plagiarized? Because in your software, yellow line was covering whole document.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yeah. One more additional, I want to explain that in Urgun software, we removed that this commercial software. So that is the reason we removed the web archive link. That means when you are uploading all the article in the Urgun software, is not uploading the web archive. It will only available this my own repository. So it shows that any plagiarism. Okay. Then this once again I will share your questions. Once again share my screen. I will explain once again. Yeah. Here, once again I will explain, ma'am. If yellow color, light yellow color is okay. You can see here 19%, 20%. If you blow 10% journal articles, okay. For thesis, in depending upon university, In Bharatiya University, different rules. In Madurai Kamaraj University, different rules. In our Bharatiya University, different rules. In each and every university having the different rules and regulation. You see, the only asked to the university to check the plagiarism, but it's not give any standard rules and regulation. So that is the reason each university having the different rules and regulation. So if you, these all are thesis actually. So only for thesis. Thesis means these all are okay. Below 10-20% only. This thesis only more than 37. This thesis 64%. So we are not allowing submit to this thesis. But if you want to check it, how it will come 19 to 20% means just you can go and click the 20%. There you can identify the source where can collect this particular author.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Sir, may I ask some more questions?
Yes, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
please, sir. Yes,
Sir,
yes, sir.
Sir, what is mean that H-index and SNIP?
Yes, sir. H-index means for we are going to calculate the individual person or institution. Once again, I will explain. I already explained you, but okay. Once again, I explain you what is H-index. H-index for calculating for only individual person or individual university. Even NAC and NIRF, they were asking what is H-index for university, what is H-index for individual faculties. So H-index means this is way you can calculate for the H-index. You have to arrange it. For example, you may publish 18 articles. For example, I published 18 articles. Not all the 18 articles, I arranged the citation wise. Number of citation, highest citation. Based on that, I arranged it here. Highest citation article, first, second, like that, I arranged it here. First article 84, second article 45, like that, I arranged it. When it equal, that is my H-index. That means at least minimum how much citation you received. That means 12th article, 12 citation means that is my H-index. 13 article you can see only 9. So it's below that one. So that is the reason we are not calculating for this 13th one. So that is the reason we are calculating 12th one. SNIP means Web of Science, they are given the impact factor number. So Scopus, they are given SNIP number. That's it. Yes, sir. I hope you may understand. Web of Science, they provide the impact factor number. But Scopus, they provide SNIP number. But SIP number is not that much of recognition as well as comparison impact factor.
Sir, how to create a Google Scholar individually?
Google Scholar profile.
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir. Just very simple. You can go to the Google Scholar. I hope you may see in my screen. There, sir, have you seen my screen?
Yeah.
Hello? Okay. Okay. Then you have to see my profile. An option is there. You have to go and click the my profile. Then automatically they were asking for the name and affiliation, Bharat University, and you can give the email verification, area of interest. Then you can click the next. Then automatically this it will be creating the your. Yes, I will explain. Then yeah, this like that it will comes. Based on that, this software itself, they were taking the all the articles. This Google Scholar, wherever article will come to the Google, the automatically will take it. Then citation, H-index, everything automatically. You need not to give anything. Automatically, it will give the this Google Scholar profile. It will give you no problem. Within second, you can easily create. Actually, you can give the name. You can give your university address, publication name. You can give the email verification, your area of interest. Email verification also optional only. then you can click the next. Then automatically it will come for this page. Then you can give your photos also. Then all the articles are arranged here based on the your profile. Then some of the articles not related to you. That time you have to remove it. That's it, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Any other questions, sir? Someone asking, kindly answer my question right in top. Actually, top I didn't see any.
Sir, which is the best, sir? Google Scholar or Archit?
So Archit is best, sir. Archit ID is separate. Google Scholar is separate. But Archit ID, only if you publishing Scopus or Web of Engineers, that's useful for you. But Google Scholar, any article, any journals, any article, even any books, it's come to the Google, that automatically it will be taken for the account.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, madam.
Sir, I am again asking some more questions.
Yes,
Kindly
madam.
answer this.
Yeah.
Sir, if we are adding some paragraphs by paraphrasing in research article, do we have to put inverted commas there? And how to give reference of that paraphrase passage?
Yes, ma'am. Fine. For example, adding this questions, I want to share my presentation. Some tools also available for paraphrasing tools. I will explain, but it's my opinion. You don't use this tool when you are doing any new type of research. That time you may use it, but you should be avoid using this type of tools. If using this type of tools, you may limit yourself. So that is, I am not suggesting anyone, but you may ask this question. So that is, I will explain you. Spinpot, actually one software is there, website is there. You can go to this spinpot.com. Here you can, for example, you can copy any paragraph. For example, if you copy any paragraph and paste it here, then I'm not robot, you can click it. This website itself paraphrasing this whole information. This website itself paraphrasing, then it will give the result here. You can copy use it. But actually, in my opinion, you don't use these tools. If sometimes is unaware situation, you can take this tool spinpot.com. But you are using paraphrasing, you are not always using the double quote. You can use as the definition. Same words. If you are using the paraphrasing, you not necessarily using the double quote. If you take exact definition, you can take the, for example, I don't know which field you are belongs to. I am the library science field. In library information science, S.R. Ranganathan, father of library science, he given a lot of definition about bibliometrics, antimetrics, informatics, and reference services. That same definition, I have to use it. In the definition, I can't change any words. So that is the reason, if you see any definition or some important words, some important quotes, if you're using same paragraph, that time you can use it double quote. Then you can use it particular author name also. But if you want to paraphrasing, you don't use it. But you can take it, you can paraphrase it, you can change the whole paragraph. Then finally, you have to go and put it the reference. You can type it the API style, ML style. You can use any of styles. In another software is there, Mendeley software. You can use that software, but it will take a lot of time, at least 1 hour need for explain that software. You can use the software very easily. That software itself, it will be automatically, it will switch it to the your Word format. You can easily change the reference format. I hope you may understand now. Then that reference management software, you can easily manage the reference.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, which is software plagiarism is best?
So my opinion, Authenticate or Turnitin, so both software is the best software.
Sir, once more, sir.
Yes, sir. Authenticate or authenticate.
Spelling, sir.
Yeah, in my PowerPoint is there. I will send to the PowerPoint to the organizer. You can get it from him. You can get it from them.
Okay, sir.
No problem. In the my PowerPoint, I given the I explained to all the software. Authenticate, Urkundu. So what are the demerits? What are the merits? Everything I will give you, so you can take it from them.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Participants, any more question? Now I request Dr. K. Anita, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Alumni Palaniyandur Arts College for Women, Padani, to deliver her vote of thanks. Please.
Before that, yes, ma'am, I want to thanks to the organizer and your college principal and management and dear participants for your patient listening and you asking many queries and questions. Thank you. And if you have any clarification, you just ask through my mail ID also. I always welcome queries from you. Really, I thank you, ma'am, for this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Anita, please begin.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
A very good evening to all. It's really my pleasure and privilege to thank each and everyone on behalf of Research Ethics Committee of Arulmigu Palaniyandur Arts College for Women, Palani. First of all, I would like to thank our management for their support and guidance. Next, our heartfelt thanks to our respected principal for permitting us to organize this webinar. She has been our backbone in our online and offline academic pursuits during this lockdown period. Our heartfelt thanks to our resource person, Dr. R. Balasubramani, Assistant Professor, Department of Library and Information Science, Bharathidasan University, Trichy. Sir, you gave us a deeper knowledge about plagiarism and a clear-cut idea of self-plagiarism, H-index, item index, impact factor, predatory journals, journal finder tools, ORCID ID, publish or perish software, and also Spinbot, which are really new terms for us. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your nice presentation. Last but not the least, I would like to thank our enthusiastic participants from all over India for being a part of this program. Once again, I thank all for making this program a successful one. Thank you.
Thank you, Anita.
Thank you, ma'am.
சார் ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்துங்க சார் உங்க டாக். வெரி எக்ஸலன்ட் டாக்.
Thank you.
நிறைய யூஸ்ஃபுல் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன். ஒருத்தரே போய் சர்ச் பண்ணி அந்த ஐடியா கேதர் பண்றதுக்கு நீங்க சொன்னது அவங்களுக்கு நல்ல ஒரு கைடன்ஸா இருக்கும் சார். அப்ப அவங்களே போய் சர்ச் பண்ணிக்கிறதுக்கு இப்ப என்னென்ன சைட்டேஷன் இருக்குது எல்லாம் சொன்னது ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்ததுங்க சார். தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச் சார். சார் நிறைய பேர் அந்த இது ஆடியோ வெர்ஷன் கேக்குறாங்க, அந்த வீடியோ வெர்ஷன். அப்புறம் யூடியூப் லிங்க்லயும் போடலாம்னு இருக்கிறோம். உங்க பெர்மிஷன் இருக்குங்க.
நான் மார்க் பண்ணிரேன் மேடம், ஒன்னும் பிரச்சனை இல்ல. என்னோட இதையும் கொடுத்துறேன். ஆக்சுவலா அதே என்னோட PowerPoint உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்துறேன், அதையும் நீ ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
சார் தேங்க்யூ சார். ஓகே தேங்க்யூ. நிறைய பேர் ரிசர்ச் ஸ்காலர்ஸ், அசிஸ்டன்ட் ப்ரொஃபசர் ரிசர்ச் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கவங்களுக்குலாம் ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்குங்க சார்.
ஓகே தேங்க்யூ மேம்.
தேங்க்யூ சார். தேங்க்யூ
மேம். பை மேம்.
ஓகே. Participants, the feedback link is already posted in the chat box. You can fill. So you will be getting the certificates shortly.
நான் ஜெயந்திமலா பேசுறேன்.
ஹலோ,
ஜெயந்திமலா பேசுறேன்.
எஸ் ஜெயந்திமாலா, வாங்க. அது ரொம்ப சவுண்ட் ஃபீபிளா இருக்குது. வாங்க.
இது வீடியோ லெசன் போட்டேன் அன்னைக்கு, அதனால பாப்பா மொபைல்ல இருந்து வந்தேன். அதனால நான் மெசேஜும் போட்டு விட்டேன். சார்ஜ் ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்துச்சு. நல்லா சொன்னாரு. ரிசர்ச் ஸ்காலர்ஸ்க்கெல்லாம் ரொம்ப யூஸா இருந்துச்சு. கண்டிப்பா
நீங்க அந்த டிஎன்பிசி எக்ஸாம்ல இதா இருக்குன்னு சொன்னீங்க இல்லையா, அதனால தான் உங்களை அதுக்கப்புறம் ஃபோன் பண்ணி கான்டாக்ட் பண்ண முடியல.
2 மணிக்கு வந்துட்டேன் காலேஜ்ல இருந்து. அப்ப சொன்னாங்க வாங்க மேம்னு. அப்புறம் என்னதுல அந்த வீடியோ லெசன் போட்டதுனால காலி ஆனதுனால பாப்பா செல்ல இருந்து வந்தேன்.
சரி. ஓகே. நான் நேத்தே நீங்க சொன்னதுனால தான் உங்களை டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணல அதுக்கப்புறம். சரி.
வந்துட்டேன். நம்ம ப்ரோக்ராம் அதனால வந்து ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டேன்.
சரி
கரெக்டா
தேங்க்யூ
உங்க வெல்கம் முடிஞ்சோடனே ஜாயின் பண்ணேன்.
ஓகே
சரிங்க ma'am.
ஓகே
சரிங்க.
ஓகேப்பா
ஓகே.
சார் பாலசுப்ரமணி சார் வெளியில் போயிட்டாரா? Okay, participants, we can wind up the session.